I actually do have my little black cat plushie who has a little butthole sewn into him.
Welcome to the Witching Hour Archives, where soft magic meets spooky vibes. I'm Melody.
And I'm Astrid, and we'll be your witches for the evening.
Tonight, we are exploring the topic of black cats.
But before we get into that, wait, what?
Yeah,
Cats?
cats.
Anyways, but before we get into that, let's take a moment to talk about today's fun historical fact, which is in March 23rd, 1957, Tommy Bowman, an 8-year-old boy, disappeared while hiking at Devil's Gate Dam. Fun!
Disappearance. Maybe something more happened with that. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's bad.
it's in Australia. Oh wait, no.
Oh,
Oh, there's
what?
one in Australia and one in California and one in Crimea. They're all natural rock formations that look like portals to hell.
As you do.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Yeah.
On that note, I'm sure that you've heard the saying that if you cross paths with a black cat, you'll have bad luck. However, where did this actually come from, and why did black cats bring bad luck? Some of these negative superstitions linked to black cats comes from the 13th century Catholic Church. And according to the Catholic Church, black cats are linked to Satan. Again, portal to hell, Satan, transitions.
Nah.
So, disclaimer, I will be talking briefly about animal abuse linked to black cats. So, if you don't want to hear that, I will once again let you know before that happens, and you will have an option to just opt out and come back for another episode. I will give you a warning beforehand, don't worry, so you can listen safely until then. I will let you know. Let's do it. Sadly, all these bad reputations of how these black cats are evil, linked to Satan, or just bring bad luck makes black cats most prone to not be adopted from shelters and are often abandoned by owners. But this wasn't always the case. So the bond between humans and cats, just any cat, can be traced back to early civilization, aka ancient Egypt, where cats were seen as divine beings and worshipped by humans. It was so serious that if you were to accidentally kill a cat, you could be sentenced to death.
Let's bring that back, eh?
Let's bring that back. I
Let's bring that
honestly,
back. I'm even
I'm
I
down.
even
I'm down. Well, accidentally, maybe not so. If you just
maybe
like
not
hit a
accidentally,
cat,
but if you do it on purpose,
yeah, yes,
yeah.
yes.
I'm currently holding my little black cat plushie.
I have a little crochet black cat that I have in my living
Yay!
room. Yay, black cats.
Yay,
Much
cat!
love. But where it gets interesting and more connected to what we think of at least black cats of today is in Greek mythology, where Hecate, he, I don't know,
Hecate.
Hecate,
I
Eh,
think it's Hecate.
Hecate,
Or
the
Hecate?
goddess of magic, sorcery, the moon, and witchcraft. That is a mouthful and like multiple jobs, might I
Mm-hmm.
add.
Mm-hmm.
Was described as having a cat both as a pet and a familiar. So, if you don't know what a familiar is, it is a supernatural creature that assists a witch according to European folklore. Like I mentioned earlier, cats were linked to the occult back in the 13th century. An official church document called Vox in Rama Vox in Rama was issued by Pope Gregory X on June 13th, 1233. I do kind of wish it was a Friday the 13th, but
It would
sadly
have
it was a
been
Monday.
it it would have been cooler.
Yeah. I
But
literally I tried to Google this and Google didn't give me like a good answer. So I literally went into my calendar on my on my computer and just went all the way back to 1233 to find out. For it only to be a goddamn Monday. Oh,
this is why Mondays suck, you know?
yes. It honestly it fits more the theme that it was a Monday because damn it. In this document, black cats were declared an incarnation of Satan. This was what marked the beginning of witch hunts, fun fact, which was supposed to stop Luciferians in Germany, but it spread throughout Europe, and then, as we know, a couple of 100 years later to America, into witch trials. After this, cats were linked to witches in medieval Europe. So witches and the Christian church did coexist. And do you know what happened?
Hmm.
Because what do we know about Christianity around the time of christening Europe? They weren't nice.
Oh, they killed everyone.
Yes, I have my issues with this. The church saw witches as their competition.
It's not a competition, man. It's just not.
Yeah, it needs to calm down. Like I get that now, like I think the church would like get money from like people being involved with the church, but like y'all need to chill for like 2 seconds, okay?
Right?
So
They have no chill.
the church started the witch hunting, killing and torturing witches. They also saw cats as too independent, like women.
Great.
Fun fact.
Great. Cool. Great. Awesome. Cool. Yep. Yeah.
Have you heard the whole thing about like if men like or people but men saying that they hate cats?
Oh
They
yeah.
love dogs, but they hate cats.
Oh, constantly. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the whole thing of like how toxic masculinity sees
Hmm.
women
Hmm.
because cats are totally
Cats have
dependent. You can
boundaries.
train them. You can
Hmm.
train them or manipulate them to do whatever. They do what they want to.
Hmm.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, cats have boundaries, and people who don't like boundaries don't like cats.
Yes,
Weird.
correct.
Hmm.
Weird.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Hmm.
according to history.com, we actually don't know where the link specifically, like the link between specifically black cats and witches come from. It just happened that way, it seems. It is speculated that it is because black cats are not easily seen in the dark, so they can move more sneakily when hunting.
Okay.
Satan has, however, been depicted as a black cat in a 1566 pamphlet about witch trials. So again, they're pushing the agenda on the black cats for being Satan.
This is propaganda. This is anti-cat propaganda.
Yes, and I don't understand why. We've come to the point, this is where the animal abuse part comes in. If you don't want to hear this, this is your last disclaimer.
Mhm.
And we would love to have you back for another episode. If this is where you leave us, thank you for listening, and we'll see you again next time. For those of us that is in the rest of this episode,
Mhm.
we are going to skip a little bit to look at what would happen to black cats after they were seen as vessels of the devil, as you do.
Boo. Boo. Okay.
In Denmark, for spring to begin, all evil had to be banished. So, since black cats were the embodiment of the
Oh
devil,
no.
this is where it gets bad. I gotta be honest.
Denmark.
I
No.
believed in you. We were all rooting for you.
Denmark. No, we didn't care about Denmark.
Again, like I said, since black cats were the embodiment of the devil, they would be beaten to death
Oh my.
to purge all evil. Think about that for a second. Or maybe not,
No, 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 no,
honestly.
no. I don't want to do that.
However, while in France, they were burned alive to get rid of all evil, either beaten to death or burned alive.
This is why no one likes you, France.
Why were oh man, Europe has been doing some weird things for a long time. In Belgium, they were hurled from a belfry from local churches and set on fire during Festival of Cats. Fun fact, the Festival of Cats is still a thing in Belgium. However, they do not kill cats for it anymore. According to Google search, it is a colorful parade dedicated to cats, featuring giant puppets, costumes, marching bands, and floats.
No, 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 no. See, you can't make up for that shit. You know what you did.
I just think they left it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They should, like, don't carry anything on. Just leave it and be sorry about it. And
Mm-hmm.
that's it. Don't, like, turn it into, like, a yay party, we're gonna celebrate cats now. And not kill them by just throwing them from the churches and set on fire.
Mm-hmm.
maybe, maybe don't do that. Maybe, I'm just, again, just don't do it. Don't do it. Things you shouldn't do. This.
Yeah,
That's
no,
this.
you can't. You're not making up for that. I'm sorry.
While on the subject of modern day, the black cat is often connected to Halloween and seen as which is familiar in pop culture. So like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which I
Hey.
still haven't seen that.
What?
I might buy it from somewhere because I believe in physical media supremacy.
Yeah, don't also the new one bad, the old one good.
Yeah, I don't know about the new one. I just know about the cartoon. That was the thing that I was when I was little.
Oh, the cartoon also good.
So that's what I know. Don't know how to end this. Just in short, please don't abandon animals that you get.
Don't
Don't abandon black
don't
cats. Don't.
adopt black cats to do sacrificial shit. We don't
Yeah.
do that.
No. We're done with that.
We don't
That's not a
do
thing.
that.
No.
I'm tired of
Also,
hearing every goddamn Halloween that a
yeah,
bunch of black cats get adopted and then sacrificed and left on graves. We ain't doing that no more.
don't adopt black cats during Halloween and then leave them. Just like don't buy dogs for Christmas and then get rid of
Right.
them.
Don't buy bunnies for Easter.
Stop with
Don't do that shit.
the
Yeah.
themed animal for the holidays, please.
If you're
That's the
gonna get a
takeaway
cat,
here.
you get a cat so you can snuggle it and love it and give them tuna snacks all day.
Yes.
That's it. That's all you do. That's it.
Worship
We're
them.
not
Go back to
yeah,
the ancient Egypt and worship cats. That's what
don't do that.
that's what I
They
want
have a big enough ego. They don't need that anymore.
to I think they remember. They know.
They remember.
Cats
No, they know.
know a
They
lot
know.
more than we think that they do, and they just don't
No.
want us to know what they
No,
know.
they're very smart.
Yeah.
I have trained my cats. They come over to me when I call them over. I'm teaching one of my cats to give high fives. So if your cats
Nice.
like you enough, you can train them.
Yeah. They
They
will
just have to,
do things if you're like good to them. If
yeah,
they decide though. You can't like make them.
yes.
They have
Yeah,
to
you
decide.
have to do something for them, they'll do something for you.
Wow, and that's it on the moral educational topic of today.
Mhm. Mhm.
Be nice and people
Be
might be
nice
nice back.
to cats, and if you're considering adopting one for sacrifice, just don't.
Just don't.
Our apparent, slogan, "Just
Yeah,
don't."
that's it for today. Thank you for joining us. And don't forget to follow, review, and share your own manifestations with us.
Until the next witching hour, stay curious.